There was a little girl by the name of E'minie Hughes, a 12-year-old that outside of the Houston area, a place called Missouri City. It's one of the suburbs in the Houston area. And she had gone missing. She had got inside of a pickup truck a few days ago, and about 1 a.m, and it would set up an Amber Alert, and thank God they found her. But let me let you listen to details of this.
Video of the moment the 12-year-old was recovered. The man she was with arrested. A large police presence Friday afternoon at a gas station in Columbus, 75 miles from her Missouri City home. Columbus police say they were told she was in the city, and when they tracked down Sertarian Preston, he had her, they say. The 27-year-old from Houston charged so far with evading because police say he tried to flee. The preteen was last seen on her street on February 22nd, captured on surveillance video, getting into a Dodge pickup truck.
Now, you know, that young lady said she was on the website called Tagged, and she was talking to people on that app. Now, that particular app is not for 12-year-olds. And these websites and also the government should do a little bit better job at preventing these kids from getting on these apps. And at the same time, that I don't know what a grown man wants to do with a 12-year-old child. I told y'all many times before, I could not be a leader of a country because you would not want to pull a stunt like that in a country I was running, because things like that will enact capital punishment for you. Anyone that violates children, take children, do things to women, do things to men in the area also is violation, because even if you did that mess in prison to someone, I think that should be capital punishment as well. You got to prevent certain scourge in your society. And unfortunately in America, we allow too much sin and unrighteousness. Oh, you can just go sit in prison, instead of saying, no, you don't even need to be on planet Earth. You need to go ahead on and get your capital punishment. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, when people is facing with their own mortality on some things, they think a little bit, different. You understand? Now, see, a place like China, China got it right, because I read their laws and what would enact a capital punishment over there. And this kind of crime, oh yeah, it would be capital punishment for sure. But when it comes to our children, we need to make sure at times, snatch that phone. When they own it, just take it one day and say, hey, let me see what you got going on. Now, they fighting about what you need to see my phone for. Well, first and foremost, it's my phone. I pay for it. So I can take the phone and look through that phone if I think I need to. It's not that I'm just trying to spy on you so much, but if I choose to, you're my responsibility. Because there's predators, and like the FBI has said many times, if your children are online, then they could be exposed to a predator online. And this particular predator, because that's what he was preying on a 12-year-old child and went to get that child out the house. Now, thank God they found this child. A lot of times you don't find these children. A lot of times they get put in human trafficking situations. They are, the FBI had got involved with this. The Texas Department of Public Safety also was involved. There's many different law enforcement agencies was involved, and I'm glad she was found unharmed. But mama, that girl wouldn't have a phone. That girl, I would go get her a track phone. If you know what a track phone is, that's them phones that basically you can just call, you can text, but there ain't no apps on them. You don't need no apps. Call and text. That's all she need. No Lord. She wouldn't see nothing about no phones or anything when she could be, no. She can have a home computer, but she's not doing anything else. For a long time. Because I'd be glad she's safe, but doggone it, you the one walked out this house. You walked out. And also, mama, put an alarm on your house. Set that alarm. Because if she would have opened that door and that alarm would have went off, you'd have heard it. Because trust me, she wouldn't pull a stunt like that if there's an alarm. So put an alarm on your house. You got to do that from now on. It's great they had the cameras, but put a bunch of more cameras at the house, because you don't want her walking out of there, and in case she try to pull a stunt like that again, at least you have evidence and surveillance and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we got to think like that. And I don't know why this kid thought it was cool just to leave the house like that. Being 12 years old, a sixth grader, why do you think that was cool to go do that? Like, a little bit more needs to be looked into that household. But I'm glad she was, came home in one piece. But yeah, it's definitely need to be, looked into. The original video, she lived with mama, where's daddy? Where's dad? And that's always the $50 million question in our community.